Hello, hello, and good afternoon. I know it's so unusual to see me in the afternoon. I'm sure some of you are very excited though. So, today we are going to be running through the new Honkai Star Rail for The Sun is Set to Die. I'm looking forward to seeing how my ideas have played out and whether my thoughts will anything on the game will end up playing out the way I foresee it to. So, you ready? Let's do this. I am so here for this. Okay, okay. All right. Okay. Oh, what is all of this? Oh, we get a cute outfit for Firefly. I don't have Firefly, so that doesn't do me any good. However, that's is a very cute gear setup. Special ticket pass. Okay, 99 cents. I mean, I'll hear you out on that. I'll hear you out on that. Gotta get my wishes here. Oh, these are the ones we can now buy. That's right, I remember. Have that one, have that one, have that one, have that one. Have that one, have that one, have that one, have that one, and have that one. Okay, well, I don't need any of those now. I have all of those. I guess the decision is whether or not I need an E of them or not. I guess we'll decide on that later. Oh my goodness. There are so many things. 8 days and 17 hours, and there's a claimable 5-star collab event Archer. Oh no, I'm definitely going. Is that Archer or is that Archer? I don't know who Archer is, but the guy in red is definitely on my to pull list. Let's see here. Oh, yes, I am here for these. Thank you. I will need that if I am pulling for Finon. And I probably am. Oh my stars. They've received enhancements. Yes. And I love Silverwolf. So let's see what they changed. Ultimate now causes an AoE attack. Thank God. Skill prioritizes adding weaknesses that match the type of the first character in the team lineup. That is of real benefit. I am here for this. At the start of the battle and the turn, regenerates energy. She didn't do that? Yeah, okay, that's good to know.
100% great.
she has a gun. I like the gun. All right. Quantum weaknesses, random bugs. Ooh, and with a Cypher and Acheron team. I have Cypher. I have Silverwolf. I have all of these characters. I'm building this team just because it sounds fun.
I've got a raid to get. Time for a fun. Don't fight so I can leave. Come to me.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I know I did that early. I'm okay with it. I wanted to see what this team is capable of. Vaguely. Wait a minute. How do I see the characters? Ah, yes, here we go. What kind of points do they have on Cypher? Okay. That's a really good regen rate. Her crit rate is that's a very good crit rate and crit damage. I wish I could have points like that on anything. That'd be fabulous. Could I have that? Oh, and of course they gave her light cone. I don't know if I have her light cone. I'll have to see. I don't have that light cone. I really need to pull for that light cone. I may have that light cone. Alright, let's see here.
For oblivion.
This calm combat needs up.
Well, I should have tested that when I still had multiple players. Then I would have known if it would actually hit multiple people now. Oh well.
A little graze too much.
I'll take it all.
I don't remember how to play Cypher. I
Can
played,
I have fun this time?
I pulled for her. That doesn't mean I learned how to play her. I'm a very bad person when it comes to that. I will have the character, I will have their weapon, I will have all of it, and I won't have the slightest idea how to play them. But I want to learn. I have every intention of learning.
Come to me.
Our cute playset.
With enough believers, lies become reality. Yes.
The dice have been cast.
Oh, I love Cypher so much, though. She's so
Or
cute
maybe I'll take it all.
and sassy. I really like her.
More enemies. Time for a buzz. This combat needs. This is
Ooh.
double speed.
So, does it hit everybody? Everybody. Great, I didn't see.
Dirty trick.
So familiar.
Watch your head.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Sure, I'll play along.
Another journey
Oh shit.
begins.
Duh, you're supposed to hit that person.
Destined for oblivion.
Because it's got Cypher as a little coin mark. I remember that.
I'll take it
I remember that. You're supposed to hit the person who has the coin mark. Because that buffs how much she hits for. That's why that little number next to the coins over there ticks up.
I weep for the departed.
I remember. I'm remembering. I'm remembering.
It too shall fall. A little graze too much.
I may have been playing a little too much Aloft and Voyagers of Nira lately. I may have forgotten how to play my Honkai Star Rail characters. Maybe. I will take the Stellar Jade. Thank you. Now, tell me how you fixed Kafka, please. Because I have Kafka. I don't play Kafka. Because as much as I think she is just amazing, she looks fabulous. One, I love her attitude. Very approachable for me. I really appreciate her sass. However, I have not figured out how to make her work as a dot. Maybe because I don't have Black Swan. But I know it's one thing I regret is not having Black Swan. But hopefully they're going to bring in some more dot characters and I'll be able to build a team that makes Kafka shine as she should. Skill that causes dots on all the targets to immediately produce one additional instance of damage. The skill can cause dots on its targets. Okay. Follow-up attacks trigger count increases, and follow-up attack can also cause enemy dots to immediately produce one additional instance of damage. And she can increase allies' attack. She has a follow-up attack? I forgot she had a follow-up attack. How does she have a follow-up attack? Wait. After using ultimate, restores the trigger roll count of talent's follow-up attack by 1. A follow-up attack can cause all dot debuffs currently on the target to immediately reduce damage to 80% of the original. After a teammate uses an attack on an enemy target, immediately launches a follow-up. Okay, so it's only a base attack and attack. It doesn't say a teammate uses basic attack, so not skill, basic attack. Okay, okay, okay. I think I got this.
Does that hurt? They don't look happy to see us.
Hello, hello. Oh, thank you. I hope so. Hope to see you again later.
Does that hurt?
I had to pop in and play a little Honkai, but I hope you have a great day. All right, Kafka. Let's see here, because I have not played Kafka in so long. Let's see. Deals major lightning damage. All right. I need to learn how to do this. I never really learned how to play Kafka because I just could never make her do the amazing things she needed to do. Probably because I don't have that character. And she taunts me in my dreams because I do not have her. I need a black swan.
Just
It's
in time.
part of my list. I got that print. I've got Wawa. I don't know how to use Wawa. I know, she only heals over to the left or to the right, so you either have to have her first or last, but in my setup I usually put my first person as my attack person, like my main attack person or my major debuffer. So like not debuffer, breaker. So like what's his name? Murica dude. I got him.
Waiting needs
He's always
care.
first.
Existence is unity.
I will learn how to do this. Okay. No. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this. I can figure this out. I'm a very
Destiny's
capable
hand has
player. I
truly
can
blessed
do
me.
this.
Ill fate descends.
Relax.
Oh, okay. That's right. Need to use regular attack, basic attack, to trigger her follow-up. Kafka's follow-up attack is triggered on other members of the team doing their basic attack.
Stand still.
There we go. Oh, nice.
May as well kill
Every
them all.
petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind. Some
Okay.
value, I suppose.
She's still got one more round before her sport ticks off. So that, there we go.
Destiny's hand has
See,
truly blessed me.
see.
Ill tidings manifest.
No, I don't know how to use Black Swan, mostly because I don't have Black Swan, but
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
I still want her. Next time she comes back, I'm pulling for Black Swan. I need a Black Swan!
Relax.
Still unanswered.
How dare. How very dare.
Don't come any closer.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Stand still.
Destiny isn't chosen. Ill fate descends.
Alright, alright, come on. I know how to defeat the meme. I totally know how to defeat the meme. Okay, I don't know how to defeat the meme. I totally know how to defeat the meme. I do not, in fact, know how to defeat the meme. I don't think I've fought anybody who needed the meme, so I did not, in fact.
Existence is unity. Every petal in life's garden, all will be swept away by the wind.
Ooh, there we go, there we go.
Stay away. There's more to life.
So it just needs to... Okay, okay. It doesn't matter how much damage they do, they just have to hit them.
So on your own side!
Right? But if you could, like, please, that'd be great.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Boom. I do love her. I should not, but I do.
Crush them all!
I associate with negative people. That's the
Some
thing.
value, I suppose. Eternal. Destiny's hand has truly blessed. Memories are ever beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Relax.
Alright.
Stand still.
You always have to take the people who actually do dot damage. Is that how that works, meme?
There's more to life.
You're being an asshole, sir. Okay, that worked. It worked. I've always been told that playing a dot team is best for him, but like, don't have much experience. Now, I have her, I have him, I have her, I have her. I have all of them. I will come back and test Jinglu and Blade later to find out. Oh, yes, this is what I'm ready to work on right here. I need that. Wait, the birds are back! Yeah. I'm here for some Candy Crush. I'm not here to play Honkai. I'm here to play Candy Crush. Come on, you know it's Candy Crush. I'm not wrong on this. Let's see. Share the event page. Okay. Hey, that works. I will have to send that around to a few people. We'll see. We'll see if anybody who's wandered off from Hanakai will wander back. Alright, let's try out Finon. Alright, let's do this. Am I pulling for Finon? Am I pulling for Finon? I think I'm pulling for Finon, but I did not pre-build this guy. Everybody else that I have pulled for, I have pre-built to a T. Like a little over exaggerated how much I needed to pre-build them. But that's okay. That's okay. He boosts the max technique point limit and instantly defeats multiple enemies. Oh, I like him already. Unlocks a second form with multiple powerful abilities and persistent buffs. In this form, he gains immunity to crowd control and killing blows. So, okay, but not mighty. Got it. During exploration, boosts max technique point limit and it instantly defeats max technique point limit. How does that help you when you're using technique points in order to do it? I will figure it out. Yeah, I know what Sunday does. I have him. I have Sparkle as well. Why is everybody using Hua Hua? Oh, she increases attack. I forgot that. Holy mother of extra points, Batman.
My childhood
8
musings
technique
are
points?
so
This is gonna be fun, y'all.
light up the
I'm so here for
dawn.
this.
Light up the dawn. Light up the
uh,
The day
yeah,
officially
that's way more fun than it ought to be. Way,
dawn. Light up the
way
dawn.
more fun than it ought to be. Yeah, we're definitely pulling. We're definitely gonna have to pull for him. Oh, wait, we should probably read this to know how to fight with him. Hang on. Deals minor physical damage to one enemy. Okay, well, we don't want to do that. Gains 2 points of Scourge, dealing massive physical damage to one designated enemy and physical damage to adjacent targets. Yes, please. Damage me. I mean, the enemies. Yes, get the enemies. Gains 2 points of Core Flame, dealing massive physical damage to one enemy and physical damage to adjacent targets. Gains 2 points of Scourge versus 2 points of Core Flame. One of these are good and one is bad, I'm guessing. Gains an equal amount of Scourge based on the number of enemies and causes them to immediately take action. And causes the enemies to take action? Shit. Is he destruction? He is destruction, okay. This is making a lot more sense all of a sudden. Gains Soul Scorch, damage reduces damage taken. After all enemy targets have taken action, launches counter and deals minor physical damage to all enemies that bounces 4 times, with each time dealing minor physical damage to one random enemy. The more actions enemies take, the higher. Oh, I see. Dispels all debuffs on this unit. Okay, I'm here for that. For every 1 Scourge consumed, bounces 4 times, with each time dealing minor physical damage to one random enemy. If 4 Scourge are consumed, additionally deals massive physical damage that is evenly taken by all enemies. Oh, so I definitely want that to be a thing. Transforms into Kozlana and deploys a territory. Teammates depart and cannot take action, and all enemies have physical weakness. Kozlana does not enter his own turn, but has 8 Kozlana's extra turns. In the final turn, launches a final hit and deals massive physical damage to distribute evenly across all enemies. Alright, Pyrite Corpus. Finon's talent, when Core Flame reaches 12, can activate Ultimate. When Finon is targeted by abilities from other targets, gains Core Flame. When targeted by a teammate's ability, it increases his crit damage. Kozlana's talent. Oh lord, I've got 2 characters I've got to learn? Oh boy. Okay, we'll work on this. We'll work on this. Upon transformation, gains Scourge. Kozlana is immune to crowd control debuffs and has 3 new abilities. During the transformation, increases attack and max HP. Using attacks, restore HP. Okay. When taking a killing blow, restores HP and immediately uses a final hit. The more remaining actions he has, the lower the damage multiplier. Ew. Ouch. When transformation ends, increase ally speed. Increases mag technique points by 3. When actively using this, yeah, that kills everybody. Got it. He do hit hard. What did he say? When Finon uses a skill or becomes a target of an ability, gains a charge for his ultimate.
Serenity is before me.
No other choice but forward.
Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Oh, you are, huh? Poor Wawa. Her self-esteem is just so low. She has a nice... She's so cute. But, ow. Poor her. Alright, let's see here. Let's see.
I won't give up.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
matter how long I must wait.
Finon, don't talk. You're so much better if you just stand there quietly and look handsome.
I've heard the call.
Why are those guys not doing what this is supposed to trigger, which is the fact that they do the little buff thing, that put their shield down thing? I'm gonna kill him before they even get to do the thing that was gonna trigger his, you know, him being awesome.
Stay put. No other choice but forward. For tomorrow. Fury of innumerable core flames consume me.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. We're definitely rolling for him. Shit. Don't look at me like that, dude. Take my wallet. Shit.
I'll never yield to fate. Quench the flames with blood.
I believe he has,
The flames are not strong enough.
yeah. I'm not simping. You're simping. I'm not simping. You're simping. I'm simping.
I'll never yield to fate.
I am in fact simping. I still think he's 9 kinds of trouble. But I'm here for it.
Quench the flames with blood. Remember agony.
When the transformation ends, he can launch a final hit to do damage to enemies.
Shatter the cage. All stars burn to ash.
Let's play.
I have no idea what just happened.
Find the
but that's okay. I don't need to
This
know.
mortal form. I will watch over you and guide you on your path. Serenity is before me.
Existence is of no consequence for tomorrow.
Feeling spiffy?
So I see why they doubled up advanced action people for him, because he has to take a bunch of action in order to be able to use his alt.
Don't come any closer!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all. Fury of innumerable core flames consume me. Hail the new dawn.
0 out of 4. What is this? Is this the Scourge? I can't tell. I can't tell which is which. Let's try Enhance. Unnecessary, but let's do it.
Granted with strife.
I mean, you just sealed your own death warrant there, buddy. You gave him 4 Scourge points. I don't know what you want me to say. I have Chibi. I love Chibi. I have Sunday. I have that one. I'm pretty sure I have Yukong as well. Not that I've ever used her or built her, but I have her. Everybody has Tingyun. It's March 7th. She's so cute. I can't wait to find out more about that story because I need to know what's going on. Are there new Nameless Honor ones? Some of these I don't recognize. Oh, I believe I will be taking advantage of that later. We shall see. Ah, yes. I'm here for Candy Crush. Are you here for Candy Crush? I mean, come on. I'm exactly the right age range for Candy Crush. I hate to say it, but it's true. What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, there are new ones. I was right. Oh boy, I have new reasons to spend entirely too much money in this game. I have so many new reasons to spend entirely too much money in this game. Oh, Castor's is the other one I regret not having. She's so amazing. Okay, okay. Not on which characters I don't have. Which characters do I have? Streamy. What this? Consume a specified number of special passes to obtain the light cone. The hell where ideals burn. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to pull for him. Increases the wearer's crit rate by 16% when entering combat. Okay. I have to use 200 wishes? 200 wishes? That's a lot of wishes. Okay, I mean, it's really just losing your pity once, which happens occasionally. I mean, not usually to me, but it does happen. What we got? Oh, we have him. Well, we already had him. No worries. All right. We've got a Treeby. Hi, Treeby. She's fabulous. And Sunday. And Sparkle. And Finon. Yeah, never got Sealy. Sealy? I don't know. Never got her. Character catalog 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, yeah. I'm still trying to get 6 of Clara. I like Clara. I don't know why I wanted E versions of Blade, but for some reason I did. I do not know now, but I do like Blade. I haven't used him in a while. He hasn't been good in a while. But I think that may be changed now. That's probably why they updated him. Yes? Build target. Oh yeah, see I have not done the thing. I have not. You know what, let's just see if I can even pull him before we do this. Alright. There's new gameplay. Multiplayer mode. I can play against other people in Candy Crush. We doing this. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright. Come with me, take a journey. Let's see here. Oh, I've already signed up for that so many times. They are never gonna pick me though. Never gonna pick me. That's fine. It's fine. I break things all the time. That's why they don't want me. I'm fine. I'm fine. Hero, honor that crimson call. Alright, let's go. Let's view the story recap. And let's
Following
get
the
to it.
return of the core flames of reason and death, Aquila is the only titan that we still need to campaign against. Finan asks us to recreate the past, and he repeatedly challenges the Flame Reaver to hone his abilities. The Flame Chase journey's triumphant conclusion draws nigh, yet a sudden disturbance occurs in the Holy City. Using the Council of Elders and the Cleaners, Aglaya made sure that her fall paved the road forward for the Flame Chase. Amidst his grief, Finan takes up the mantle of leadership, giving a speech to unite the people. Cypher also returns on a mission, promising to protect Kefali's core flame while the Flame Chase party is away from the city.
I mean, she did that. She did. Damn. She did. She did that. It made me sad, but she did it.
With the help of the Twilight Courtyard's last descendant of the sky, Hyacinth, the party ascends to Aquila's flying fortress. Hyacinth resolves to fulfill the duty passed down over generations of her family, only to discover that the glorious feat of Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight campaigning against Aquila was nothing more than a blood-stained
Bloodstained
lie.
lie. Accurate. Accurate. It was, in fact, a bloodstained lie.
At the
It's a very
same
good
time,
description.
in the city of the dead dragon's bones, Cypher contends with the Flame Reaver who comes seeking the core flame.
Oh, my
Though
poor
she
kid.
holds out for some time, she is no match and is slain in the end. But she had already given Kefali's core flame to spirit thief Bartolos, ordering them to wait for an opportunity to deliver the core flame to Finan and the others.
Yeah, that made me very sad. I really like Cypher. Okay, but seriously though, like, I gotta tell you that one of
The Flame
my
Chasers
older
fight
kids
together
texted
to
me.
defeat the Sky
They are
Titan,
also
which has
pulling on
become the
Fina,
combined being of the
and
god and the world.
they got
As they are
welt.
trying to escape from the Eye of Twilight, the Dawn
Oh God.
device suddenly goes out, and Hyacinth is forced to return the core flame early and remain in the sky to bear divine authority, becoming the protector of the people.
Oh yeah, I remember that. We did that. That was pretty cool, actually.
Following Cypher's death, the divine power of trickery dissipates, and the 1,000-year dawn of Akama that is sustained by her lie comes to an end. The holy city is met with the merciless invasion of the Black Tide as the powerful Flame Reaver moves in ever closer.
Yeah, it was not good,
At
man.
this
Everything
moment
ended
of crisis,
bad.
Mighty, Castrus, Tribi, and Trinan, Cartonus, the Holy City Guards, and Don Hung all lay their lives on the line so that the Deliverer would have a chance to complete the mission. After making sure that I would remain safe, Finan enters the vortex of Genesis alone.
Finally, a rare break. Why don't we head to the Bonajade Exchange and hang out for a bit?
Please stay close to us. We need to rendezvous with Lord Don Hung.
We will do everything in our power to clear the path for you.
You're gonna clear the path for me? Have you met me? That's literally what I do, is clear the path.
There he is! Lord Don Hung!
Quick, we must assist him!
What are you doing here? Where's Finan?
We're under Lord Finan's orders to escort both of you to safety, no matter the cost. Leave this to me and the Holy City Guards. Zeph, take them and go.
Wait, Namasini. That black-clad swordmaster. Something seems off.
Well, I mean, yeah, it looks like he's lagged out. That's what it looked like.
At some point earlier, they suddenly froze in place, not moving at all.
Internet connection, man. Internet connection will get you every time.
Some kind of omen.
I mean, we could go with an omen.
Right. We don't know exactly what's happening, but retreating is the safest choice right now.
I don't know which demigod graced us with this miracle. Please, come with us.
Finan, is he going to be all right?
Believe in his resolve to save Akama.
Is there a demigod of internet? Because apparently he's lagged out, man. On my way out, I'll just destroy a few things. It's fine. Everything else is destroyed. They'll never know anyway.
The Flame Reaver isn't pursuing us. Could this really be some kind of divine intervention?
No. It's not.
We can't stay here for long. Lady Trinan's sentry gate is just outside the city. Let's keep moving.
I feel the same. Someone should stay and help Finan complete Aranova. For now, let's get back in contact with the Express and plan our next move. That's the safest course of action. We need more information.
Maybe we can also find out what's going on with March 7th. That'd be
On
fabulous.
that note, I have a proposal.
Oh, it's what's his face?
Who's there?
It's the robot dude with the hole in his chest.
I hope to convey
No, it's not!
to the
Holy shit!
nameless.
Mr. Screwlum?
Who are you? Stand down. I order you to maintain a distance of 10 paces.
It's okay, guard. This one is not our enemy.
No, he's definitely not an enemy.
It has been a while, nameless of the Astral Express. I'm glad
I don't know that he's an
arrived in time
ally,
to
but
stop that black-clad one from harming you further.
it was him. It wasn't. It was a god of internet. I was right. It was a god of internet.
was fortunate we found you in time. Madam Herta and I were both quite relieved.
Yeah, I heard it would be devastated if something happened to her favorite test subject.
You two know this anti-Catharin? Does he come from the same people as Counselor Lygus?
What? What? No, he's not an Antikytherian. Look, he's just a robot.
Don't worry, guard. This gentleman is an ally of the Trailblaze. Would you mind giving us a moment to speak in private?
Of course. We'll wait nearby. Please, stay safe.
I fully understand your situation. For now, the only thing I can do is temporarily freeze that black-clad one in place. Time is limited, so I'll keep this brief. The place where you stand, Amphorius, is a world constructed from data and memoria, an experimental field of a certain eon.
Okay. Which we kind of theorized earlier. Not me personally, but we assumed the Aeons were to play. Eon. Yeah. I always want to say that Aeon, but too much time in taking Latin and Greek courses, I'm sure.
And now, this isolated sandbox world is rapidly falling into a third path. Destruction.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I believe destruction is absolutely got a hand in this.
Destruction.
There's a lot of destruction characters here.
Conclusion. If Amphorius continues unchecked on this course...
Doggo. Hang on. You okay? Okay. Doggo's okay. Sorry. Doggo was coughing up a furball.
A Lord Ravager will complete its evolution and metamorphosis, and emerge from the surging tides.
Wait, didn't I say that a Lord
The
Ravager was
cosmos
being
as we know
trapped
it
here?
will suffer irreversible consequences.
Let me go back and check my other video. I swear I said that, okay, you can't now, but unless you're on YouTube, then you could. But I swear I said that a Lord Ravager or something like a Lord Ravager was being trapped here. Something like, Acheron, like Acheron is a Ravager. She's not a Ravager. She's a, what the hell do they call it? Man, all these words. I'm getting confused. Or something like that. They're trapped in this. This is like a prison for it. Like Vantilia.
The disaster that this Lord Ravager intends to trigger may be far more severe than the Lawfu's Stellaron crisis, because its goal is...
This is worse than a Stellaron crisis. Let's go.
the Eon of Erudition.
Yes! Okay. I like erudition though. Erudition is very, very okay. I like the path of erudition and the yeah, okay. Maybe I don't like erudition, the Aeon, but like it's fine. It's fine.
Putting aside the complex details of the inferences involved, I have a
It kills
request
things
to make.
fast and I like
For
it.
one of you nameless to stay behind on Amphorius, acting as an informant, in order to prevent the wrath of destruction from ravaging the cosmos.
It's me. It's me. I volunteer. I volunteer as tribute. It's me. It's me. I volunteer as tribute. Me?
This world is enveloped in a firewall that defies explanation, and the flow of time here is also different from reality. Madam Herta and I can only tear open a gap and project images inside.
The geniuses are tearing open a gap in space-time. I thought you were geniuses. It doesn't sound very smart.
However, the accidental crash landing of the express car notwithstanding, both of you were able to successfully land here. There must be some principle behind this we have yet to fully grasp.
Yes, I died in order to do it. I died.
It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance.
Me! It's me! It's me! We could both stay, but I'm definitely staying.
Mr. Screwlum, I believe you. So I only have one thing I'd like to confirm with you. As Amphorius is already facing its end, how can we guarantee the safety of the person who stays behind?
Look at this, if you would.
Well, that's a die. Oh, wait, those are one of the things that we saw in the one of the simulated universe
This
things.
curio is called a chronocognitive anchor.
See?
The two of you may view it as a kind of space anchor in the world of erudition. As long as you carry it with you, your individual data structure will be protected and will remain unaffected by the influence of digital tsunamis. When required, it can also serve as a
Digital
bridge for
tsunamis.
communications between the internal and external world.
Okay, okay. All right. So, so it's a Star Trek communicator and hear me out, a teleport beacon, transporter beacon. Got it. Okay.
Of course, it is not curio with unlimited uses. May only be held by one person.
I
The
volunteer as
connection
tribute.
being interfered with. Decide quickly as possible.
Decide who as quickly as possible.
Two final messages. One, Intellitron, named Ligus, possibly the primary culprit
I
behind
mean, we kind
everything.
of suspected Ligus had it was playing a role because like he's the one that they met.
Two, Bertha discovered a clue. Miss March has already been drawn into Amphorius.
Mem. March 7th is Mem, right? Mem? Because Mem is so cute and March 7th is cute. Like it's totally a thing, right? It could be a thing. And Mem is Path of Remembrance, and this is the Path of Remembrance Trailblazer, right? And March 7th originally is Remembrance, right? Right? I think I'm right. I'm probably not right, but
Uh-huh. Cold. It's freezing. Hold on. Am I dreaming? This is way too strange. Everything's spinning. And
it's a
I can see
wubbaboos.
wubbaboos flying around.
Wubbaboos.
But I was literally just talking to Himeko. How did I... When did I... That's it. He warned me about this place right before Klipoth glimpsed him.
Okay, I know where we are. I know where we are.
Oh
We've been
no.
here.
Have I accidentally walked onto some weird path?
Now it's a good thing. Just keep walking.
Have I
Great things
done
happen here.
something
It'll be
crazy
fine.
without remembering? Unless forcing Pom-Pom into new outfits and borrowing Mr. Yang's shoulder massager counts. Hold up. Uh-huh. No way! Stepping onto the path of elation can't be this simple,
Wait, are we getting a follow-up
right?
attack March 7th? Because, like, I'm so here for that. I love me a follow-up attack team. I know it's not, but you know, it would be nice. I stay completely oblivious. Like, I don't pay attention to any of this stuff ahead of time. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but like, yeah, I have
Child
no idea
of
what's going on.
remembrance.
I told you she was Remembrance. I was right. I remembered that.
Step forth into the depths of the path space.
Who's there? Hey, cut it out. If you're there, just come out and talk, okay? You're freaking me out. I can't even think straight. Hold on. Is that a gate?
I mean, it looked like a gate. It might be a
Cast
fair
aside
assumption.
your fears.
My fears are cast aside. Can I just please run for the gate?
Step forward through the gate of memory.
Okay, so it's a memory person, a
The
memoria.
voice.
It's not
Is
Black
it
Swan,
showing
but
me the way out?
is it? I didn't think that's what Black Swan sounded like. But it's one of those memo keepers. Memo keepers.
Oh no, don't fall for it.
Do it. Go
They're
faster.
lying to you. Turn back now. Wait, Master Master Diviner.
Fushwan.
What brings you here?
Master Fushwan.
And you, Miss Messenger.
That's the memo keeper from the
Did I
Express.
know you from somewhere? Good to see you again, March.
Wait.
A pleasure to see you, Miss March. That's it. Master Diviner used the Matrix of Prescience to help me search for my memories. And you, Miss Messenger, we met in that memory space. You said to me, the value of your life does not lie in what happened in the past, but in the present and the future. Your memory serves you well. March, I conducted some experiments with the 6 phase ice you left us. Thanks to the Garden of Recollection, the Matrix of Prescience has made a breakthrough in extrapolating the past. Now, we might be able to bypass the obstacles and look directly into your history.
Okay, so you want her to go back to the Lao Fu?
The Master Diviner is right. Continue down this path, and you'll be able to find your lost memories at the end. Since we last met, you've grown much alongside the Trailblaze. You should be strong enough now to bear the weight of your past.
I strongly suspect that something is going on here.
Well, there goes my Ice Princess fairy tale.
I mean, Ice Princess Fairy Tale is still pretty cool. You could absolutely tell that story.
Master Diviner, Miss Messenger, this isn't just another dream, is it? If this is real, why reach out to me at this exact moment? The situation is dire. Your lost memories, they're crucial to the Garden of Recollection. She's right. The Garden of Recollection's existence hangs on your memories.
Wait, what? No, it doesn't. Not on her memories.
The Garden of Recollection.
All the memo keepers do not hang on March 7th's memories.
You may not want to sacrifice anything to preserve the garden for now, but in time, you'll understand. Your destiny and the path of remembrance
I have so
are
many
extremely
questions.
closely intertwined. Now go. So, I just walk through that gate? This way, March. Your past awaits beyond the gate of memory.
Okay, I'm going backwards.
Stop! They're just mimicking people from your memories! That voice again.
I can't get any farther away. Okay, so I guess my options are not actually options. They are, in fact, pretend options. One way or another, I have to go through the gate. Can I skip going through the gate and go past the gate?
Don't let those bad people deceive you! The gate. Now it's you two?
Can I skip you? No.
Hey guys! What are you doing in a place like this?
March! There you are!
Finally.
The trailblazing journey just isn't the same without you.
Yeah.
Traveling's no fun without you around.
I mean,
Well, duh! What's Team Trailblaze without its star member?
okay.
Wait a sec. You might look like you two, but...
Yeah, they're definitely
We
not.
understand your confusion. The Garden's allies helped us establish this Neuralink to reach you.
No.
The Garden's allies. You mean Miss Black Swan?
Yes. She helped make this possible.
No. You're
Find
lying.
your past, wake up, and travel with us again.
That sounds really tempting. Finding my past and...
Trust in yourself, March. Follow us. Let's go through that gate together.
Let's walk away from the gate.
Step into your past, March.
Maybe
Find your
we
true
shouldn't.
self.
I don't know. I have questions. Those are interesting shapes. Looks like a little dog and a star, and that looks like a tiny dog or a pig. I don't know, something.
Wait up! Slow down!
Why does that sound like Hyacinth
Those words sound so sweet.
or
But
Mem?
keep your eyes open. Don't let them fool you.
Maybe. I have a feeling I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it seems like a bad idea. Maybe we should not, in fact, pass through the gate of memory. Maybe the past needs to be left in the past.
At last, I finally caught up.
Oh, that's the person we saw before.
Hey, are you all right? I'll be okay. Just not used to running around.
And her eyes look just like March 7th.
Say, Marge, got a moment to talk before you make your decision? Wait,
No,
that
but
was
does
you?
sort of. Maybe not,
Pushing the
obviously,
gate
but
away, sending those warnings? Yep, named Cyrene. It means ripples of past reverie. Easy to remember, right?
what? Cyrene ripples a past reverie. Uh-huh. Okay.
Wait a minute. We actually look quite alike, don't we?
Yeah, that's what I said before.
Yeah. Your pink hair is just as eye-catching as mine. And we're both bright, pretty, and positive girls. Talk about coincidence. Wow, you're quite the smooth talker. But I can't disagree. Wait,
I thought
you
March
know my
7th's
name
eyes
is
looked
March?
different.
Have we met? No, but I've witnessed your story through those memories just now. It's incredible, really. We might have more in common than you think. I know exactly what you're going through, which is why I don't want to see you exploited or hurt. You know what I'm going through? I know, because I've been exactly where you are. This empty space has been my home for ages. I barely remember what time feels like anymore.
She talked to... Who the hell was it at the end of the quest? She was like...
But there's something I'll never forget.
Wasn't it? Now we can... Something? Shit. I don't remember.
Trust me, that gate won't give you what you want. You mean those people? They're lying? Luring me into a trap? Yes, convincing, weren't they? They've studied your memories, using your deepest wishes against you. How dare they manipulate a young girl's feelings like that? If you go through that door, the worst case scenario is you'll become their pawn, losing control over your own fate forever.
Okay, what's the best case scenario?
You've seen what's on the other side? I may be stuck here with missing memories like you, but I still recall fragments of my homeland where I grew up. That door leads to Amphorius. Trust me, it's anything but welcoming.
Okay, yeah.
For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely. So I had to try and stop you. To be honest, I'm not sure what to believe. But the fact that you're here, putting in all this effort to warn me, that means something. Tell me, Cyrene, how can I return to my world? It's really easy, actually. Just turn around and walk away from this place.
I tried that already. I got stopped. Y'all saw me. I tried
This
that
girl
already.
cannot be trusted. Through the door, save the garden. Both of you, children of remembrance.
They never give up, do they? But don't let them sway you. Stick to your path. The return journey could take ages, longer than most lives. But that path will lead you home.
I think we definitely walk away.
Thank you, Cyrene. I know what I need to do.
Oh, you're
I'm
gonna
going
walk through.
that gate. Into Amphorius. Wait, what? Don't worry. I believe you. It's just that, for me, the only place I can call home is right beside my friends. Two of my closest friends are already on their way to Amphorius. They may seem capable, but only I know. They're absolute disasters waiting to happen. They won't last 5 minutes in a new world without me.
Okay, I lasted better than 5 minutes, March. Come on.
That's why I need to go through. Amphorius or not. When the three of us are together, there's nothing we can't handle. We'll explore, understand, establish, and connect. After that, we'll find our way home together. I see. You've got people who mean the world to you, too. That is so heartwarming. March, if that's what you've decided, you have my full support.
Excuse me. I needed another drink.
Birds of a feather we are. Looking all sweet and innocent, but with hearts of fire. Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Well then, I guess this is it. Do you think we'll see each other again?
Oh, I think so. She's got the outfit that leads me to believe she's going to be a playable character someday.
Who knows? But don't worry about me. After all this time here, I've grown quite used to chatting with my imaginary friends. Since Amphorius is your homeland, if there's a way to help you, my companions and I will do everything we can. Then I'll look forward to that day. Your story awaits, March. Make it an epic one.
Why the music note?
You okay there, friend?
Well,
Something seems
obviously
to be
March
bothering
isn't
you.
Mem, but
The vortex of Genesis. We made it back, even This place has changed. Finan. Is he ready for Era Nova?
Dude, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this is not the time to sit in self-contemplation. This is the time for action. Must action.
If anything, he's the one worried about you. But I'm here to watch over you now. If what that machine gentleman said is true, if Amphorius is destined for destruction, then I'll stay by your side until the very end.
Well, thanks, ma'am.
Like how you and Don Hung treasured the Express. Amphorius means everything to me. Right. Time to see the last core flame restored. Look, there's Finan. And wait.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's your problem.
Lycus?
And you, Lord Finan, will wield that core flame to bury this ancient world,
Nah.
plunging everything into the gray unknown.
I don't like him.
None of that matters now. This brutal flame chase journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in.
Of course, it never is, dude.
If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I shall cut through it myself and usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight. Is it truly you?
With one last chance to turn back, you still step forward.
I always do. I always step
How
forward.
befitting of a trailblazer. As it happens, I find myself thinking the exact same thing. As our world nears its end, the ones who walk the infinite paths have embraced their destiny. As the Theoros, it is my duty to witness the world's future and
The ones who...
oversee this
Wait.
fine.
The ones who walk the infinite paths. Trebios. So you're saying Trebios has embraced their destiny. Oh.
Core flame ritual on their the trial of world bearing, the ritual of Era Nova. Ah, I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Partner, what are you saying? I've had my suspicions. How does a native Antikytheran know so much about repairing vehicles from beyond the sky? Lord Lycus,
It's easy.
how much do you truly know about Era Nova? Tell us everything.
Okay, then grumpy, fine, huh? I like it when you're angry.
Very well. I need no longer maintain this Theoros masquerade. You seek truth, Lord Finan, and truth you shall have.
This dude is bad
As you
news
know,
bears, man.
when the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars to fill the vacant seats. Those who would assume divine authority must prove themselves through trials. Yet, for Kephales's demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent. For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Aranova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse. Precisely. The Aranova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. While the sacrificial journeys of other demigods conclude in this world, carefully must shoulder the gods' core flames,
Bear the
bear the
memories of all
memories
worlds
of
and
all
stand
worlds,
unwavering,
and
like a stalk
step
so slow.
until the next world, when the
Black
black
tide
tide
consumes the bear and all
consumes
they
the
carry,
bearer,
leaving nothing
and
behind.
all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
That was my theory before about light and dark and the black tide consuming the. Okay, that was my theory before about light and dark.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands.
All that remains
All
is
that
one
remains
choice.
is what nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here and now.
Why would we extinguish it?
Deliverer, the fate of all worlds rests in your hands.
Enough testing. I've made my decision. But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something.
Two things.
Two things, actually.
Yeah, I'd make a promise a whole hell of a lot more than that because he's bad news.
Speak your terms.
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives.
Oh shit.
And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle to become new titans. Our heroes shall not have died in vain.
See, I was right. They've been cycling through Nias and then Mighty and then all of that. Guaranteed. Okay, okay, I've been right. Been right.
Of course. This I can
Of course you
guarantee.
can guarantee it's what you've been fucking doing for generations, dude. You're an You're a bad man. Excuse me, you're a bad robot.
Good. The second one. Promise me that the Trailblazer can return safely to his homeland, unbound by Amphorius' laws.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned, he now bears the Time Titan's authority. His bonds with this world run too deep.
Girls, we run the world. Girls, girls, run the world. Whatever, dude. Come on. He's. No need to worry. I have a plan. I have a plan. Initiate it. Let's do this.
Well, I stand corrected. An outsider like him does have ways to defy destiny.
I defy destiny. I am destiny.
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world. Though the next world may not remember, I shall never forget.
As the Theoros, I declare, Amphorius has determined her path. Step forward, heroes. Follow her path and see it through.
Yeah. We know exactly how this works. We do this.
Behold, oh gods, the radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights,
Golden
bearing the
fire and
golden
blood,
fire
stepping
and
with
blood,
pride into
stepping
daylight.
with pride.
He is the pure child, walking upon the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Baby.
He is the first to be born, first to be named among the nameless.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
Greatest of kings, protector of the displaced, raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
Mighty's still my boy.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath and words. In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world, he shall wash himself clean.
There. Finish what we first and last wished for.
Yes, it was her that we saw. It was Cyrene.
To write an ending unlike any before, for this world we so deeply love.
Come, partner. Join me. The time has come for us all to face oblivion, or embark on one final grand journey.
Yeah, y'all been doing on this cycle over and over and over again. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's a reason you need to learn from history. You need to learn history, because if you don't learn history, you can't learn from history, and if you don't learn from history, you're gonna just repeat it, and that's all you've been doing here on Amphorius. Repeating it. Hang on. All right. Got it. Okay. Sorry, text message came in. My apologies. Click and hold to spit the floor core flame and complete your objective. We do this. Shh. Wahaha.
What a magnificent and epic adventure. The hero's journey reaches its end,
They
and the
just said
truth behind
pause.
the Aranova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the case? Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed. This is about the nature of Amphorius itself, a story of the prime mover of life. My, what a broad topic this is.
Lady Herda.
Where shall we start? Got it. Let's start at the very
Okay, dude, if we
beginning.
start at the Big Bang, we've got a long way to go. Let's not.
Just kidding. What I mean to say is that time, space, matter, all concepts exist solely because we perceive them.
This is called the erudition.
This
Without it, the
is
universe would
called
merely be a
the
chaotic book
erudition.
written by chance, yet
Without
unread by
it,
anyone.
as your acquaintance, Lord Anaxagoras, suggested, everything in Amphorius exists through new spores, living in the memories of those
Yet to come. Yes.
Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing universal truths in such simple terms. Only he could solve. Oh, but you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp.
Yes, it did.
If that is the case,
Whose
whose
memories do the
memories
very
did the
first
very
new spore
first
crop
new
from?
spore
I
sprout
know.
from?
As sages across ages, what is the prime mover of life?
42. 42. Come on. Somebody gotta know that reference. If fine, I'm just old.
But let's set aside the Grove's teachings for now.
Also, a bit of a
Look
geek, but that's fine.
further, past Emphorius,
Or is it
to
a
what
nerd?
they call
I don't know.
the Forbidden Realms, beyond the sky. Do you know of the Scholar's Strife? During that
Yes.
grand yet brutal war, waged in the name of erudition, a genius's legacy was abandoned, strewn across the cosmos. The scepters, a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension. Made to emulate the Eon's thoughts, it became part of the Eon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays act as celestial body neurons for Nous.
So, godly brain cells? Well, that's what I'm reading here.
But regrettably, as everyone knows, the erudition forsook them all.
So, the erudition didn't like its brain and removed it?
But what nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. A question that survived war and disaster, stumping even the greatest minds, including both mechanical emperors.
Mechanical emperors? Real
Now,
truth.
what if, hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life? If through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic code, the one
Deemed as a failure by the
deemed as a
Aeon of
failure by
erudition
the
found
Eon
proof
of
through the
erudition
ages. What?
found proof through the ages.
Endless solitary extrapolations.
What would happen?
Perhaps the answer is
Perhaps
simpler than you
from
think.
perishing neuron devolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another eon.
So, a god's brain cell died, which brain cells do frequently.
This is a tale from the distant past, unknown. Now, let's leave the Scepter's story here, returning to where we began.
What is the prime
What,
mover of life?
actually, you know the answer better than you realize.
Of course I do.
It's been by your side,
Ma'am!
accompanying you throughout this
It's ma'am.
long. Right now, it awaits you ahead in that brave new world.
Beyond the end of Genesis. Beyond the end of the beginning? Departure. Okay. Finon. Baby Finon.
Take
It's a
this
baby
wish
Finon.
with you. Be the one who begins it all. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun.
That's Cyrene.
Until the pale dawn breaks. Continue onward. Bearing this world upon your shoulders. Until the Ashen Hero, the nameless deliverer, ushers in the dawn.
Such an odd dream. Strange. Like I've dreamed this before, but it all slips up. Only a voice remains.
Cyrene. It's Cyrene, right?
It's you. Whoops, I fell asleep there. What a strange dream I had. It's gone now, though. But look, perfect sunshine. The day is still young. Let's go find Cyrene, partner. We promised to be there for her oracle card reading today. It's right about time. Looking at you, someone's still half asleep. Tell you what, catch some fresh air first. I'll hang around here.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it? This
is Ide Silesiae, home of the nameless hero. When he was young and innocent, he had heroic dreams, pretending the straw dummy propped up by a wooden pole was a giant with a single blood vessel running from spine to heel.
Okay.
Dreaming of slaying the giant and becoming a hero to save the world. Though to his young mind, the world was just this small village.
Very Greek architecture.
What you
I
witness
had
is
no
the
idea. He
start
used to
of
be
his
so
path
Junie.
to a new world. And
Oh
trust me,
God, I should have said
you
it.
play
Oh,
no small
such a missed opportunity, y'all. Can I go back and change my answer? I want to change my answer. Shit.
These are his first memories.
Such a
Rather
missed
than watching,
opportunity, y'all.
why not join in? Think of it as immersive theater. Become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero's journey from the best seat in the house as the nameless hero who's
Oh, you direct plays now.
Questions. Many mysteries lurk in this village beneath the veil of Evernight. Your questions.
My questions will find answers as the story unfolds. Okay, okay. Well, let's go find out. I still can't jump. Where can I go? Can I go everywhere? Anywhere? Hello? Hello? No, you don't talk to me. That's fine. I don't want to talk to you either. Ooh, can I sit and fish? Can I fish? Nope, can't fish. Now I'm disappointed. Every game should have fishing. Not really, but okay. I do like fishing in some games. Alright, let's go over here. Did I break the game, or is anybody else seeing that? Is that a lighting glitch, or is this like... It's a lighting glitch, it's fine. The world is just a gargantuan sandbox game within a person's lifetime. I'm a big fan of that, thank you. Alright. Let's see, is there anything hidden here? Anything? Hello, loot? Is there any loot about? How can they have this whole area and not any bit of loot? I'm very disappointed. Oh, yo. Very disappointed. There's no loot. Exceedingly disappointed. Whoa, no, I don't want to quit. I just want to change my team. Which team do I want to take? I definitely want Topaz, but it's fine. It's fine.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Alright, vibe checker. Did you find any chests? Now I'm really disappointed.
Hey, Finan!
Finan, show me how to use a sword like you do.
Wait till you... All awake now? Great. Let's go see Cyrene.
Alright. That's the person that met March. So how does she end up outside of the world?
Found you. That's...
Look at you rushing about. You've got the poor swing all startled. Hmm? I knew it was you.
Something wrong? What do you see?
Oh, nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection.
Okay.
Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again? Or was it the wheat field?
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You're the only one who still treats me like one.
Sure, sure. You may have the height advantage, but when it comes to maturity, I'm leagues ahead of you.
I'm using that line. You may have a height advantage, but when it comes to maturity, I am leagues ahead.
Still
I'm using
fantasizing
that.
about being in heroic adventures and imagining yourself as one of the characters? That's the kind of thing kids do, not grown-ups. Don't you agree? And since you're playing along with his antics,
Well,
how about we stick with the usual? You know, the valiant hero from a distant shore who made a pact to learn the sword from you.
Spare me. Can we not bring this up? Speaking of which, what about those oracle cards? We haven't done divination.
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, while napping on the swing, I had the strangest dream. There was this mysterious voice in my dream.
Calling
Wait,
out for something.
Yes, you too? Which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Ornyx prophet.
Yeah, all the kids would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo.
I guess I'm the devil.
If you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination?
Isn't that what y'all are
The
doing with the
blessing
entire
of
world?
childhood.
Resetting it because
Believing
you
the
don't
gods
like it?
might not notice our little corner of ID Silicii, willing to let our small deceits slide. Still, fate is absolute. After all.
Anyway, let's go to our old secret base and look for those oracle cards. Now,
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out. In a village this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Mm-hmm. Time must be... Well, those were the days. We'd always meet either by that...
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always climbed over the wall, just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpectedly. Right? Oh, giving me the silent treat.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes.
Still, it's embarrassing. I've been the only one here for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. Come to think of it, I haven't checked the roof in for a...
All right, let's split up. I'll handle the...
I wonder what the view's like from up there. Worth checking out?
Juice with what?
The girl before you carries an air of mystery. You can't help but wonder, could there really be some kind of mental connection?
Mental connection. I don't know if we'd call it that, but okay.
The view here hasn't changed a bit. You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has... Hey, what are you doing? I'm just a small-time diviner. I can't turn back time if something happens. They always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a child. But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps in. I want to believe the prophecies, but actually leaving ID Cilicii,
That's because, yeah, you're not.
where will that
But
waiting ship take us?
Here they are!
And there we go. Looks like the gods do listen to
reminiscing does.
Here it is! This is the box where we kept the cards.
But the cards are gone.
Huh? What's this underneath?
One, two, three, four, five. Don Hung and Void Ranger Jive. Ooh, I'm here for this.
Hey, don't go changing the words.
I do what I want. I die happy.
Ah, I see now. Those sneaky little ones. So that's what they've been up to.
Ah, the ones from Remembrance Maze, you mean?
Oh,
Yep.
a mem?
Let's head to the back of the
Another
courtyard.
mem? A little mem? Little mem. Little mem? Hello, little mem.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all the...
Did you forget? We used to visit them all the time. All right, let's do this. Pretty sure this is it. Should be this way.
Remembrance
Once you get
Maze.
through the tight squeeze in the hollow, you'll reach their dwelling. The Membrance.
I wonder if I can still squeeze through there.
Maybe worry more about whether the fairies will let you in. After all, the Membrance Maze has an invitation-only rule.
All right, I'll get in.
Lead the way then, partner. Regardless, how about we try getting through the hollow first?
After you, then.
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
So looks like it's just us now. Care to finish that? To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, my intuition became even more certain. Perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years, Oh, it's just a girl's intuition. It might not mean anything.
I mean, girl's intuition is worth a
But
little
you
more
know
than
what?
that, but okay.
Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, if we're together, there's nothing to worry about, right? So, if you're willing, forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my request.
Okay. Do we even know who this person is yet?
I made it! Oh, that wasn't easy. I can't remember the last time I came here.
Wait a minute.
It is ma'am.
Oh, look who's finally back, Memmy! Snowy, you've grown so tall and dashing. I couldn't even tell it was you at first.
We had to grow up.
But look at Rini. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Mem. Just another fairy of the maze.
Mem's purple now.
An organization? Hardly. They're not that organized. They didn't even have proper names before we came along. Doly Mem, Rayleigh Mem, Mealy Mem, Folly Mem. I've missed these cute little troublemakers. We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, imagining all our future journeys.
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us. But you were gone so long, you almost did.
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories. Being all mellow. Actually, we're here for the oracle cards.
This is so
Have you
strange.
Oh, the oracle cards.
Chief, you mean Dolly-mem? What do they need the cards for? If they want a...
Oh, I'm not sure. But Chief specifically wanted to meet with you all. Let's see. They should be... That's it! This way, everyone! Watch your step. The trunk's slippery. Chief! Reenie and Snowy!
Why do leaves and
Branches
branches grow?
grow. Which way does the wind blow? Okay.
In Remembrance May's depths, we seek to find the answers future left behind. Welcome back, my dear children.
Right? Though Dolly-mem always says they're just songs, not poetry.
I mean...
Oh, Chief, you haven't changed a bit.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Songs are
As
for
long
children.
as
The maze will live
just
on.
as our
Okay.
paths stay here. Take
Oh, wait, I know that book. I have that book.
My book of oracle cards. Thank you for keeping it safe. You know, you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long.
Yes, the veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze. Indeed, every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands far from Ide.
But if that's the case...
We'll have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in Ides Elysiae just to be safe.
Oh, okay.
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Finan would train in Castrum Kremnos. Well, then we'd return to Ides Elysiae to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things you can... Well...
That's not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
But...
So Mem is the new Mem.
What the cards tell us.
Mem is the new Mem. Yes, Mem is the new Mem. This is, yes. This is very accurate. 100%, I'm right on.
Not the most optimistic take, but I see your point. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever the
Ask with a true heart, and
truth shall answer in kind.
Close your eyes, and let's open the oracle card book together.
Oh, I've already done that. I've read all the
Let your
stories.
thoughts flow like
Let's
stars
not do it again.
drifting on the river, carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your destinies flowing towards the same future. Now, shall we begin? Oh my! The cards are quite responsive today.
I mean, in my experience, they just teleport into the book and tell me stories, so.
Very well. Let's see what future the oracle cards wish to show us. Ah, the traveler. Our little trickster. Always hiding behind other cards.
Over here! Or perhaps here!
Yeah.
Gotcha! You'll have to be quicker than that.
A teasing voice. Just like a child playing hide and seek.
The ruler stands for discipline,
mighty.
authority, and glory.
Even should you pledge your loyalty to me as the last sovereign, the glory shall be mine and mine alone. He who has slain a king can no longer bear the title. Let the withering lion walk his last path alone.
Is this showing us a ruler who forsook their people? stories of such bloodshed like this feel so different from Heidi's Elysiae. But they sure can stir the imagination.
Gatekeeper's Tribby.
This is the gatekeeper.
I was
It
right.
guides people to their true path among myriad passages.
We have surrendered our countless senses, dedicating ourselves to the sacred whispers within the temple.
Wait. It almost feels like I can hear the echoes within a temple. And
yes,
it feels overwhelmingly solemn, yet
the Weaver is
Behold,
Aglaia.
A dance of thread and blade set the stage. So shall it end
As gracefully as it started.
Such elegance. Such high standing.
This card, the servant, is surprisingly light, bearing the cool scent of Antilla flowers. It symbolizes new life and hope, yet often brings to mind struggles, sadness, and loss.
These precious flowers I care for with my own hands.
Casterus.
It sounds so...
Healer is Hyacinth.
The humble healer. I will do my best. Make a pinky promise with...
Hey, this card really speaks to me. Still, protecting every...
We know that is. That's an Axa. An Axagoras.
Scholar, bearer of many names. The grand magician. The great performer.
The Eye of Wisdom, and the Defiler of Circes.
Oh,
he could defile me.
Just one
he
card.
couldn't actually because I don't like him.
I was expecting a whole deck.
A Dromus draped in finery will suffice. It's succinct enough to best summarize my true nature.
I do like his attitude, though.
It's almost as if it knows what we're about to say.
It does. He does.
The Deliverer. According to the tripartite prophecy, this
absolute
card
harmony and
means
perfection.
In fact, it's the only oracle card without a dark side.
Oh, I've got bad news for you. He has a dark side.
What? No divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of Heidi's Elysiae, in just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of legendary figures. Their stories and wishes showed the village boy glimpses of a world. They brought tales
raging
of
battles of cities crowned in holy light.
Cities crowned in
wonders
holy
beyond his
light.
understanding.
And of once, these were just images on his friend's oracle card.
Yes, we know that.
And now, they are right in front of one's eyes.
Yes, yes.
The Deliverer.
Ah, my child. It seems you're destined to bear the
to
wishes
answer the world's
of many.
call.
To bear their wish.
Yes, just like Kefali, standing eternal atop the mountain.
My parents, they only wished for me to grow up, well, to help around the village, stay out of trouble. Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse. Wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow up strong like his father, to become a hunter. Is that my purpose?
To fulfill their
fulfill
wishes?
their wishes?
No. The world is so much bigger than that.
For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean. After all, Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a Titan?
Because they were also humans.
I wonder too.
What's this?
It's Aglaia and Tribby.
What you see are futures written in
And
the cards.
Axa?
Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey. Sometimes, fate can guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself and learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer.
Well, well, if it isn't our little deliverer. My wish. Huh. Just let me wine and dine and soak up the sun.
What's the point of
For
dying
another millennium or
rich?
two. I mean, what's the point of dying
Dying
rich
rich if you
if
never
you never
lived
lived
rich.
rich?
I like Cypher. I'm so glad I pulled for Cypher.
Right, Princess Home Buddy?
Leave Cassius alone.
A cipher, that's not how I see it. My one wish is to find that missing piece in my life. To feel someone's embrace. For someone with all those treasures behind your divine power, you've led a pretty cheap life.
Ouch! Where did that come from?
Ouch. Harsh, but
Right for
true.
the jugular, huh? What about our friend from the Grove?
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight, distributing it equally to every life I cherished and loved.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? No surprise Aglaya wanted you for the flame chase journey. You know what? I did have one wild dream. To know what it feels like being born a noble lady,
Drowning in riches.
Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me in the mansion, her on the streets.
I can't disagree with you. These wishes aren't weights to bear. They're like warm embrace, equal healing, and perhaps living free.
Those are not
They're
terrible
all wishing
wishes.
for a kinder world in their own way.
Yes, they are. Alright, let's see here.
Personal wishes? I have none. Only the Aranuva matters. The world's rebirth. Yet, if I am to weave a new era, then it may be one where kindness and her cleaners shall never tread. These crueling parasites have no place in Akama, especially not under the deceitful claim of human rule.
That noble lady, the way she speaks, it's like ice in my veins.
She's as cold as winter frost. She is, though, because she is beyond dedicated.
That's exactly the feeling I'm getting.
Teacher, perhaps you could share your wishes with us?
Oh, Snowy. You want to know about our wishes now? I wish to meet Trian again. In the sea of flowers where the west wind ends. And Aggie, I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart.
Right?
Just once more. Smile at us again like that bright-eyed girl in white who stood before the Yanisopolis temple.
Yeah.
Finally, I pray that the footsteps of lost souls no longer wander aimlessly. Instead, replaced by the bright songs of prayer.
Okay, I can get behind Truby's wish.
Are we wishing for
No.
too much? Well, let's say these three wishes represent Trian and Trinan too.
Those wishes are truly wonderful.
Then we can rest easy. Because only you can make these wishes come true.
Only me?
Mark these words, Snowy. See you tomorrow.
Truby. Mighty.
Finan? Since when did you become so timid? Asking.
What's that supposed to mean? What's with that condescending tone?
Haven't you met him? He's always sounds like that. That's why I like him.
No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right? Horrifying. Is that really something I'll enjoy one day?
God.
What are you mumbling to yourself now?
The best of friends.
Whatever.
Bros.
The wishes of the Kremnon warriors are done, but I survived 1,000 deaths only to fall to a coward's blade. That masked flame reaver who struck from behind. Finan, you look... Never mind. That blank look tells me you're completely lost. My wish is simple. One honest duel. Face to face, blade to blade. Then I'll strip away that mask with my own hands.
Nothing but violence and vengeance. This person's wish is nothing short of brutal.
I like him a lot. Hi, Mighty. I'm so glad you came home, sir.
Still, those eyes burn with the noble pride I've read about. This wish, I shall not forget.
You better not, because his wish counts too.
Finan, my student. Must we go over this again?
Alright.
Listen well. I detest the word wish. It reeks of mortals crawling before their gods. My life's work is done. All that remains is for you to take the final step and prove the ultimate truth. I, Anaxagoras, shall become a god of the new world. Through irrefutable logic, I will prove that mortal wisdom can achieve divine greatness.
Isn't he, you know, a little...
Braggart? Why, yes, he is.
I mean, I just daydream about hero stories, but he's fantasizing about becoming a titan? Well, that's something. Could I ever be that sure?
Yes.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
So many faces in my future. Still, why would fate choose to show us this path?
What's weighing on your mind?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae? How could we possibly meet all these people?
I know, because they'll destroy Ides Elysiae.
If that's true, then who will protect everyone in Ides Elysiae? Cyrene, may I have that deliverer card?
Of course.
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it. Maybe its true weight can only be known once it's in my grasp.
In that case, accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx.
I'm blessed by
May they
Orynyx.
journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
hold these words close to my heart. But now that I'm holding them, they don't seem all that different from ordinary playing cards.
What? What's...
Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi! Burning, smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the maze.
What's going on?
Ides Elysia is being destroyed.
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold. This time, not even the Veil of Evernight can shield us.
You mean Ides Elysia will be swept up in the prophesized catastrophe?
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Membrance Maze. One step outside, and this horror will consume you both.
But my parents, the whole village.
Are we facing the three titans of calamity?
This is beyond any titan, beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even titans fall to its corruption, burning from within until only empty shells remain, knowing only death and destruction. The Black Tide. That's what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Membrance Maze.
Not even titans can...
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence, and the only two who can enter the maze.
Okay.
We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Finan, what path do we take?
I mean, I'm a fan of protect those who must be protected, but stay here safe in the maze sounds like a good plan. Listen to your heart is also a good plan, but I'm protect those who must be protected. But like, that's me. That would be why I play these games. That would be I think I'm gonna go with protect those who must be protected. Because that's what my choice would
I
be.
learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now, I'll never...
Then we know what we must do.
Indeed. Our friend is right. We must take action. Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysia needs us. And as her child, I must act.
I mean, the city's gonna die anyway.
Very
We
well.
already know that. We're in the
Make
future.
sure
We
you
know
protect
that.
yourselves.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend. Even without a sword,
Is that
I'll
why
take a
Cyrene's
rake.
in the memory
Even
garden?
with the rough
Because
steel, I'll keep our home safe.
Deliverer, the card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. There's another hidden layer within, not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting merciful gazes upon the world, but one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding their world within step by step, learning to save others as they grow. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this path. And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend. Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Finan and that our hearts find their courage. I know you're watching us right now, aren't you, great hero from the future?
Deliverer, such cruel irony. Though destined to bear the world's burden,
Are you just here to spoil the story? Yes. Yes, he is.
bear witness as this man forever denied the mantle of hero. Watch this memory play out its final act. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was always destined to become this world's requiem. A sun red as blood, wheat fields turning to dust, and in the heart of it all, a village aflame. In that moment, the boy stood in what felt like the end of existence itself.
These creatures, they're everywhere.
Yeah, it's a black tide. There's a reason they call it a tide. It's unstoppable.
Where are you? No. It can't be. You. Are you talking to me? No. That ribbon.
It's Cyrene?
Olivia.
No, Olivia. It's his sister or somebody?
I should have
Mom?
known.
No. I remember this. He lost somebody important.
Please. Stop. Please stop. Olivia. I'm so sorry. And these monsters. They're all. Why? is happening?
Well, yeah, this is the bad part. This is what that bad man did.
When the black tide arrived, the wavering boy found resolve in his companions, and together they ran toward their first in the far-off future. The land of Anforius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, he would inscribe an eternal mark in the golden epic. And when dawn broke over scorched earth, a boy, covered in wounds, buried the dead one by one. His silence heavier than the earth he moved.
No.
His home, his feet carried him forward, over the pillar of stone, beyond the chalice of plenty, through the deadly fogs of the Hand of Shadow. He wandered without direction, like a withered leaf drifting in the wind. Through countless city-states, the smiling visage of the white-haired swordsman was etched into memories. Yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep in his heart, a voice always guided him forward to fulfill the wishes he had inherited. Those words his friends spoke long ago, when his journey began.
Protect those
Who must be protected.
who must be protected.
The words were few, but they gave.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be more.
That's what it means to be a hero.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land. In the vision painted by prophecy, humanity would triumph over the gods, seize the core flames, and ignite a new dawn for Amphorius.
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice within spoke, and he answered softly.
No matter.
My existence is of no consequence. I mean, unfortunately, it is a consequence. It does matter because you're supposed to hold the world up. You're supposed to be Atlas. Please.
When the Gold Weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit, with nothing but scorn. No one saw it coming. Not the world, not even him. And there, at last, he found the ones who would walk his path.
Right beside him. Who? Mighty? Aglaya? Trivy? Me? Or not me?
This is the abyss of fate.
We've been here before.
Hold on. Finance here too? And is that Mighty?
And Trinan.
Now,
they're evacuating the temple. Why now? Are
you know why?
That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos. Mess with him, and every last person in this city could wind up dead.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control. We need only wait patiently.
behold, it is the month of Gate, light calendar 14. As you know, though Mighty Mos was proud, He did not engage
No, he never
in
engaged in needless violence.
He challenged the elders of Akama to a duel, not for glory, but for the rights and dignity of his people, to ensure they wouldn't live as second-class citizens in
Why do I
foreign
love
lands.
Mighty? Let me count the ways.
After Aglaya's mediation, Finan met Mighty Moses' challenge as the Elder's representative. This duel was to change the course of the Flame Chase journey itself. So, as Finan's most important companion, his lifelong friend, please continue to bear witness to his memories.
I'm not his lifelong friend. I have only known him recently.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantan shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise,
Those two
come
are
and
gonna be
face me.
best
I'll
buds.
give you a
It's an
warrior's
enemies to lovers. I mean, it's an enemies to bromance. Totally.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
Nah, it isn't.
I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Toy dog.
Every hero was once a child. And every child
Do
must
not know
grow.
where that Thai dog is going and doing. She's being a very silly
That's so.
Thai dog.
I don't even know why I'm standing here right now. Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead. My devotion to the Holy City could never compare to hers.
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysocere is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the
Spoken like a Chrysocere.
Now go, Finon. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together.
Don't try it. He's gonna kick your ass.
Me? With him? Don't joke around like that.
Oh, nah. For real,
Still,
man.
On the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates, here we are. At the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. We haven't really had much contact since I set out. Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go, comrade. It's not every day you get a chance to see Talantan's scales of justice.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyrene's studying here?
Yeah.
But how is that possible?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Of course, Lycus disappeared. Forget it. I need to catch up with Finan first.
She died, if I remember correctly. Like, that's why this is
amazing. Talantan may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement. But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
He knows the way.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
No, that's not what he
and
said.
The very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder. Now this is a tough one. What can I... Well, comrade, what does your gut tell? Looks like we really are on the same wavelength. In the end, there's only one thing I can trust. The deliverer that appeared in my life on that day. Just thinking about how my village was swallowed by the black tide makes my hands shake. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. Addis Elysiae was just a small village.
It's more than that.
And now, my heart says something else. This car. It's everything I have left. Nothing weighs heavier.
Perhaps
That itself is the answer. Cyrene.
Look, Finan. It's so nice to see you all again, Lady Trina. And Finan. And hello. Seeing you here sure is a sweet surprise.
Yes. Did I stumble into the wrong Emporius?
Why so surprised? Could it be... Did you miss me?
You were dead.
This is incredible. I was literally just thinking about how you might...
I was supposed to leave with the priests, but then I heard Lady Maiden was with a white-haired young man. I figured it had to be you, so I snuck back here.
That's Cyrene for you. Unfortunately, this isn't a good time for reminiscing. That Kremnoan over there...
Still playing house, boy?
You get the idea.
I love Mighty so much.
Quite the hothead. You know, you two just might get along.
I agree.
Don't worry. You already know what the answer is, don't you? If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The fields of Addis Elysiae, those red leaves, that little swing of mine beneath the tree where I dreamed the sweetest dreams. And those dear fairies in the Membrance Maze. It hurts so much knowing they're gone forever. The pain speaks for itself.
Odd.
Our hometown may have been just a tiny village, but that's not enough. Even though hatred can help people grow and turn a boy into an unbreakable warrior, what you need now is victory. You can't just stack the scales with your past suffering. You have to throw the weight of your future onto them as well.
The future? What do you mean?
I think she's got a
Maybe
point.
that was a bit too cryptic for you. Why not have our mutual friend here stand on the scales with the deliverer? How about it? Can you help us? Relax. Our dear Crown Prince won't have a clue.
Let's try that. The fate of Akuma hangs on this duel. I will stake everything I have. Stand with me, comrade, and we shall become heroes. Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past and carry it into the future.
Talantin, the fair, the just. They of unassailable integrity. The challengers have made their choices. In the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates, lower your scales, weigh destiny, and reveal unto us your verdict.
Your offering is a card?
Yes, a flimsy little card. That is my choice. Just know that it's called the Deliverer.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
It's...
The scales...
man.
They're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome. It appears the convictions of both sides are...
Equally matched.
Equally matched.
This is... suffocating. Like the whole world's weight is on my shoulders.
Yeah.
But I believe what my heart tells me.
Finally decided?
Hear thee, children of humanity. I shall pronounce judgment. For the difference is now clear. The one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world is... one from Ides Elysiae, the nameless hero. However, heed this. The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales.
Hope.
Hope. It's...
What's that supposed to mean?
I get
The
it.
Titan means that it's not anyone's personal convictions that outweigh the fate of the world. It's about a wish, one which we all share. You, me, everyone here. What tipped the scales wasn't Finan's conviction alone, but the collective hopes carried by this oracle card.
Humanity's desperate call.
Yes, even you and your people, Kremnoan.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish. We Kremnoans are your mortal enemies. Such weak idealism will only get you skewered on our spears.
I'd get skewered on his spear. Yeah, we're just gonna carry on.
Fine
I
by
didn't
me.
say that out loud.
I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. I'll fight till my last breath. And on this, I know that we're the same. That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction. And the deliverer? Just a sum of all those heroes.
A brilliant explanation. Just as prophesied. On this day, the final two heroes shall join the Flame Chase journey.
I should have known
Quite
from
brazen.
the start. They all say Lady Goldweaver is quite brazen, but you're the first to even imagine that prophecies could persuade a Kremnos warrior.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion. But this lion didn't come here for bloodshed, did he?
The Kremnoans far outmatch Alchemist's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul. That's no accident, is it?
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned for our love of battle, would show mercy?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Exactly.
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say. You grasp the true marrow of power more clearly than those elders.
Now that the wheels of fate are turning, what finer way to celebrate this fortuitous encounter than a feast?
Really? Come on.
Follow me, brave Outlanders. Heroes of this world are
A sparring
as
match
as
would
the
go a lot
stars.
farther with
And at this
Mighty.
moment,
I'm just saying.
We find
It
ourselves
really
gathered
would.
here by the history shall remember this moment. The prophesied Chrysos heirs now stand assembled, heralding a new dawn for Amphorius.
See about that. We need to talk.
You must see it now. How different this is from the flame-chased journey you traveled.
Oh, it's you again.
Who? Perhaps the role is not that of a person who really existed. Patience. These are, as I mentioned, his first memories. They are such as this very moment.
It's the prophesied demon gathered to plant on this witness.
Is a moment calculated by the gods.
Which you may already know.
What comes
Some
after
join,
is
others leave.
no different from that. Come. Your seat awaits.
13 heartbeats?
13 heartbeats. Our heroes will be ferried to the final scene.
13 heartbeats, okay.
They say that the heroes of this world should be as countless as the stars. Yet now, we're the only ones left standing. So, in the end, the black tide still swallowed everything.
The West stands protected by mighty Skrymnoans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anaxa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. And Akama. We needn't fear for Aglaya. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield, and the people answer her call, rallying to the city's defense.
I mean, it's the first time I've heard romance used as a shield, but like, they say love can withstand anything.
Let's move. Cavalry has given their core flame. We must complete the Aeronova before the next entry hour. For Amphorius.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
Cyrene.
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur.
Here, though, like,
so
for real.
has it always been.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel?
I don't think Amphorius's wishes are
We made
cruel.
the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
I don't know. We haven't had any other choice, except to move forward. Not for a long time now. Even if we only see the long night ahead, I still believe that through it, we'll find the dawn on the other side. Beyond these flames, a new sun will someday rise.
That's fair.
So,
that's hope.
To the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll return all the core flames to the Vortex. Then put this world's fate to its final rest.
But I took over Time's authority.
After
not
which,
Cyrene.
We shall all face oblivion, or embark on one final grand journey.
So Cyrene wasn't supposed to die? It was a mistake?
Please forgive us for disturbing your sleep, Oryx.
It matters not. I know fate has run its course.
The black tide has reached Akama. Amphorius does not have much time left. It is time for the Aeronova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame of time. Ride the river of time. It will guard your passage to the vortex of Genesis. Step through and witness.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. As Chrysos heirs of the prophecy, we were always destined to immolate ourselves for this world. Now, it's our turn.
We can't let everyone's sacrifices be in vain.
I don't need another pep talk, Finan. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village, haven't we?
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised, and burn away every last shadow in this world.
And then rise as the first light of a new world.
It's not new. It's a
Light
repeat of the
calendar
world.
4931, the third week of the month of Evernight. Welcome, my lord, to the end of the flame chase, and the end of all things. The Titan has revealed the gateway of fate. Please accept the invitation to step across the threshold and behold. Beyond this
That was the
gate
memory. That's the
lies
same
the new
memory gate.
world that our heroes sought through their trials, as well as the terminus that the owner of these long memories has been hurtling towards their entire life.
All too familiar.
Then you'll understand how the mortal called Finan shouldered the world's weight. How that same burden crushed him, proving that the so-called deliverer is nothing more than Euphorius's own delusion. Please, esteemed one, the answers you seek lie in these non-existent
Yeah, they're non-existent.
times.
That's the point. They're non-existent. This is not. Okay, I'm just gonna go through the gate. Done waiting on y'all. Let's do this. Bye-bye.
The vortex of Genesis. So it is here. Just what is this?
Life's but a walking shadow, a
Struts and
poor
frets is out on the
player
stage.
that
Oh,
struts and
are we
frets his
referencing
hour upon the
Shakespeare at this
stage,
point?
and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot.
Oh, sorry.
Full of sound.
Had to stretch. My back is killing me.
Signifying the vortex of Genesis, where the world begins and ends. What stage could be more befitting?
Buoyed by your
of a
surging
final act
curiosity.
as an unattainable
I'm going to
existence
show you
that
my
is dwelled
surging
within his heart,
curiosity.
beyond his reach. You have accompanied him through the march of years uncounted. You naturally have the right to view the river of time in its fullness, and to witness
Every absurd
now,
and tragic ending.
if you would,
my journey to the Aranova.
When the Aranova comes,
Enough talk.
Now this
What
is
if
one
this was
giant
beyond
excuse for an
the
Let's do this. Hit unpause.
None of that matters now. This brutal flame chase journey has stripped away my delusion.
This will be a romantic story like none that has come before.
Right. I remember she
You
said that.
think so too, right?
Yes, I have.
Ah, indeed. In his memories, such a scene replays over and
Shall
over.
live to the end,
Though
and
the
they alone
details
shall witness the
may
Aranova.
differ, this remains ever the same.
All shall bid
All
farewell to
shall
one.
bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. A total of 33,550,335
I knew they'd been doing it a
times.
lot.
from the River of Time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, the never-ending cycle.
Which is what I said this was. I was right. I was right.
Sharp as ever, I see. Seeing is believing.
I don't think I can redo 33 million of them.
You can simply walk straight to the final truth.
See the true face of the character you play and witness the ultimate nature of the Chrysosairs.
And witness the ultimate nature.
Shh. You shush.
Please, take your time. Look around as
Not a single soul to be seen. So, in the end, you succeeded, Executioner.
Executioner? Who? Who, me? Not me.
Castros, didn't you?
Yes. I've become Death's demigod, and shall never again walk the world of the living. They cry out. Though dead, they'll converge in...
I will take all the wishes of the departed with me.
I hear them. Go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that executioner in our shadows.
So, the other guy.
There's water everywhere. This place
Even
is
my
always
tail's
so
getting
wet,
heavy.
and plus that burnt smell. And that sizzling noise.
So you feel it too, huh?
Go on then. I'll handle the filth. Do what you need to do.
Let me fight with you. Better odds with two.
Hey, remember what the seamstress said. You know what really matters.
Yeah, I'll leave it to you then.
Wow, someone's not shy.
Not in the business
Just so
of losing
I'll
deals.
distract that executioner. You go turn the world's biggest lie into truth. Let me become the first wind of your new world.
Kick-ass Cypher. Take no names, ma'am. No names. You have no need of names.
Just shut up and get out of here!
Are you crazy, Mighty? Immortal or not, even if you're the demigod of strife. No, I know you can. I just wanted to request that you witness the Era Nova with me. Together. Let's prove that we're enough to transcend the prophesized fate.
It's a bromance. It's a bromance.
Could it be that now, at the critical... I'll transcend the prophesized fate. All right. But I've got a better way.
Grand
As the
victory.
son of Go. Leave this to me. If the black tide creatures block out the sun, then we Kremnoans will fight in the shade. And when I'm done with that executioner, we'll raise our cups where the west winds end.
I love him.
The vortex of Genesis. I didn't have the time to observe it in too much detail back then.
Well, it's my honor to walk the final stretch with a mind such as yours, Professor.
Oh. Getting ahead of ourselves,
are we?
Have you forgotten so quickly? I died for truth long ago. What was...
Thought in your mind.
Of course.
But I'll say the same to you. Now go. Stand tall and finish your final task.
And that way maybe an axe would have been
Just
good to
leave
leave
time
with
for
him.
that wretched executioner to pay what they owe.
prophesied future. You. Please. Let me answer your cruel fate by tearing that executioner's heart from the void.
All shall bid farewell to one.
Yes, we
so
know
even
that.
the future revealed by the Titans may not.
The Era Nova. This
Are you?
Fate is ever unassailable. The golden threads tell me the black tide rushes toward them. I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. Forgive me. I must snip away every risk to weave the strongest. There is nothing more to say. We part here. I shall personally dispatch that wretched executioner.
Okay, I do like 823156. All right, now I definitely want to see this other memory. Hyacinth is probably the one that's with him then, right? No? Mem? Oh, it's Ika. It's Hyacinth.
What? I see. So please. Well, now there's come, executioner. Let this patch of...
Okay.
the world's course.
Hit play, dude. Just hit play. Don't give me a more jibber jabber. Just hit play.
Let us bear witness together. As the sole audience of this eternal theater, I have been rapturously
This is a much
awaiting
yapping. Hit play.
I believe that since you've bathed in that eon's gaze,
Erudition? Yes, I have.
you can make Amphorius's frozen fate flow once again.
To move it forward instead of repeating?
Feeling a bit lost? As you now see, this scene marks the final act of the drama Amphorius. The final eternal recurrence created by this man's hand, and the last one this world shall undergo. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called companion, other times comrade, that nameless hero absent from the annals of history. He is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely onward through fantasy. And now, in the name of the Nameless, he has become an essential and inseparable part of the epic of Amphorius. And this time, under his guidance, what choice shall the hero make? Whither shall the fate? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound. But if I may,
please stop yapping.
To temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. Please put your hands together and give a rousing round of applause for they who will reveal the answers and bring about the final end of the 33,550,336th flame chase journey. The master of the countless memories we saw. The other important actor
exactly
now stepping into the vortex. They who have have already burnt their own self to cinder. The Flame Reaver.
So, in the end, you succeed. Executioner. With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn
Holy
of the
shit!
new world.
That's Cyrene's staff thing.
The time has come to once again start everything.
Dangerous thoughts resonate all together. Tonight, stars echo. No more times.
Don't let me down.
Be of your body and mind.
I don't have time for games. Open sesame.
May the foul stench dissipate.
Alright, so I mean, I figured we'd be fighting this guy, but like...
Time for a lesson.
But why does he... I just realized he has Cyrene's staff as well as... See? That's Cyrene's staff. That Crescent Moon staff is what Cyrene was holding in that cutscene.
All creation burns to ash.
Allow me to purge the root of
Was
the
I
problem.
wrong on who the
Time
bad
to
guy
cleanse the filth.
is?
We
I
have
don't
a
think I
deal.
was,
There's no
but...
backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little
We shall
backstabber?
see at the end of this battle. If I can make it there. Should be able to, but...
Nothing but a void.
Self-inflicted misery.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Lose some, win some. Bending the rules.
Expand your thinking.
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. And you haven't lost nearly enough.
I haven't lost enough.
Stars echo.
This guy clearly doesn't know me very well. Clearly doesn't know me very well.
Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Bad news for you, sir.
I always
You do not know
deliver.
me nearly well
Allow me
enough.
to purge the root of
We
the problem.
have a There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
Torment. This ends now. With your corpse. I'll ignite the dawn!
He's been fighting himself all along. He's been fighting himself all along, right?
The
Shit!
sons of destruction, now twinned. You then set your blood ablaze. Your fury.
Dangerous thoughts. Hold together.
Oh no, we can't move at this speed. No, we cannot move at this speed, thank you.
Don't let me down. Just graze.
Expand your thinking.
Yeah. May song bring us victor.
Open sesame.
Bending the rules.
May the foul stench dissipate. Time to cleanse the filth.
Lose some, win some.
All will one day die.
Curiosity. Endless
But it won't be
riddles.
today.
Nothing but a void.
Time for a lesson.
Return to the great dream.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking.
What Herta said. I ain't got time for your games.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Open sesame.
Return to the great dream.
Kinda tickles.
Have it. There's no backing
Kind
out
of
now.
tickles.
For me or you. Self-inflicted misery.
Torment.
Stars echo. No more time. Be of your body and mind.
Curiosity. Endless riddles.
Nothing but a
But
boy.
avoid.
My fury, unchanging, unceasing.
Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
I always deliver.
I do too, Lady Bonajade. I always deliver.
Never seen perfection before. Open sesame.
Who's the little
I see
backstabber?
perfection every time I look in the mirror.
Allow me to. The truth burns everything in this world is bleeding. Yeah.
Not enough. This form shall fuel the fire.
Nothing but a boy.
Burn. Burn unceasing.
Harmony and unison.
I'm in a bit of trouble here. I am definitely in a bit of trouble here. Yeah, I'm definitely in trouble here.
May the foul stench dissipate. Quick time to cleanse the filth.
I really don't want to have to do this again, but I may have to.
There's no backing out now, for me or you. Self-inflicted misery.
I was not properly prepared upon moving into this battle.
Tonight. Stars echo. No more times.
Let the fires of fury devour me.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm in trouble.
Become the next epitaph. Seared upon this burning
Let's try it. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely in trouble.
The truth burns clear as a everything in this world is bleeding.
Who's the little backstabber? Just a graze.
May the foul stench dissipate. Be of your body and mind.
Time for a lesson.
Drown the sun.
We have it. There's no backing out now, for me or you.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Self-inflicted misery.
The truth burns everything in this world.
I took the. I was not prepared. I was not prepared.
Is eternal.
Be of your body and mind.
I spent a whole 5 seconds since the tiny dog barked at something. So the tiny dog must bark at nothing. What does the tiny dog bark at? I mean, you might as well ask the wind if it blew, or somebody breathed.
Bending the rules.
Better yet, let me
Clear
guess.
everything in this world is bleeding.
The sun was shining. The tiny dog therefore must bark.
Unchanging. Unceasing.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Time for a lesson.
This
May the
is
foul
not
stench
going
dissipate.
very well,
Have it.
people.
There's no
It's
backing
not
out
going
now,
very well.
for me or you.
I'm definitely not doing very well.
Self-inflicted misery.
Drown the sun.
The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
24%.
Be of your body and mind.
Suffering is eternal.
Get it together.
Look, I'm trying to weaken and defeat him, but like he's not. I'm not doing very well. It's not going
May
well.
the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth.
Bending the rules.
Drown the sun.
You're a stubborn
We
one.
have a deal. There's no backing out now, for me or you.
I've definitely made a
Be of
mistake.
your body and
Some
mind. The
critical
truth
errors were
burns everything in
made.
this world is bleeding.
Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
He
to
was
cleanse the
weakness
filth.
broken for like 0.2 seconds.
Give an inch and
That's
they'll
not
take
even
it.
fair.
This world, return to the great tree.
I always deliver. Who's the little backstabber?
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind.
Return to the great tree.
Get it together.
We have it. There's no backing out now. For me
This is
or
17%.
The truth burns clear. Everything in this world
15%.
is
Can I keep
bleeding.
me alive and take him out? 14%. Highly unlikely.
May the foul stench
But we're
dissipate.
gonna try. We're gonna
Least
try. We're gonna fail, but we're gonna try. I have a bad feeling we're gonna fail.
just a graze.
You gonna smack a bitch, and the bitch gonna be me.
Torment.
Who's the little backstabber?
We're at 11%.
Return to the great tree.
The truth burns clear as if everything in this world is bleeding.
Bending the rules. Give an inch and they'll take it.
10.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Return to the great tree.
Bat we? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
8. 7.
Blessed.
You're a stubborn one.
6.
Yeah.
Don't let me down.
6.
Who's the little backstabber?
4.
Score.
Time for a lesson.
2. Come on. 1. Come on.
Be of your body and mind.
Bending the rules.
My fury.
Oh, shit. Is it 1%?
The miracle.
Such
is the will of fate. That person can only be you.
Me. Me? It's me or Finite?
Why not let wrath incinerate fate?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
At last, Amphorius's fate has begun to shift. Just as I foretold, your arrival will change everything. After all, you've also been bathed in that eon's gaze, which can awaken the long-dormant instinct inside a man, much like that scepter we spoke of earlier. That's right. If you recall now, allow me to reveal the final piece of the puzzle for you. The eternal land, known as Amphorius, is nothing more than the scepter's endless, lonely extrapolation.
So it's a simulated universe.
A bottomless well of fury, aimed at the god who cast it aside.
Aimed at the erudition. Okay.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysosaur.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel?
See, that's the staff. I was just saying, that's Cyrene's staff.
We made the best choices we could, whenever we could. But in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide, why does it look like this?
There's a bug report. I'd like to file a bug report, please. Hello, where's the bug report button? I think it's a bug report. It looks like you may have a virus, sir.
You see it too? Those burn marks. The flickering cubes.
They're not a tide at all. They're more like a shattered teleslate.
Yep. Yep.
Standing here, the voices of Titans have never been clearer. Turns out, they were coming from the Black Tide all along.
Uh-huh.
Is that Amphorius crying?
Or maybe it is screaming at its creator, at its god.
Finan, do you still remember when I was little? I had a dream. A dark, cold room with nothing but Orynyx's curtain glowing like crystal. The curtain seemed to contain all of Amphorius, where strange and fantastic dramas played out within. There were countless versions of us, from countless different worlds.
Perhaps it wasn't a dream.
Yeah. As I gaze out at the world before me, those sorrowful thoughts have become reality. So, this is the reason the sky was sealed. Amphorius is merely a larger ID Siliciae. We are just characters in this tiny world, following the prophecy, stepping onto the same journey over and over.
Yeah.
What then is this so-called Era Nova? And what are the spectators watching all of this truly hoping for?
Hoping you're gonna break the cycle and stop failing? And win? You will win?
As the Theoros.
You have observed, yes.
Thus is the synthesis of the... This is a moment the universe will remember. After millions of extrapolations,
So, the results you speak. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 core flames to recreate the world. And in return, we become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end of everything.
Yeah.
Exactly. The Titans
the Chrysos heirs of the past, the Chrysos heirs of the Titans of the future.
past.
I was right!
The Chrysos heirs are the Titans of the future. Anaxagoras' theory of Era Nova
I was
holds
right.
true as the model of reason
Not
he
100%
reached
true, but I was right.
unprecedented
Yes.
heights. But from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world or perfect heroes and gods. They were a deep learning program made for the Black Tide.
So it is a simulated universe, but it's a bad kind. It's a bad samsara. It's a bad samsara if we had Scaramouche win. Uh-oh. That not good. That not good.
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Catholi's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely byproducts of the experiment. You've seen this world's evolution, witnessed the birth and growth of the Black Tide, and how it devoured everything. Every generation of heroes, gods, and
was born only to be destroyed
was
by it.
born. This is the end point of Amphorius' calculations. A perfect equation of destruction.
So in your eyes, all the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers?
Of course.
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say, rather than numbers, you're more like fuel for the fire. And without fire, there can be no sunrise tomorrow.
Even if that sunrise is born from annihilation?
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already following a different path from the erudition? It has long since granted divine
each child.
The golden blood flowing in your veins. It comes from the blemished one, whose name is destruction itself. And Amphorius's Chrysos heirs were, from the very beginning, fuel for the Aeon to burn the universe. Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolations, the destruction has reached its final destination.
He's kind of crazy.
496. Philia 093. No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model. And you two, you will come to life from a string of cold numbers. Along with all those who have passed, you will run toward the real universe, fulfilling Amphorius's long-held wish. In the name of the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb, unleash its fury and destroy the source of all this tragedy.
Do not destroy the erudition.
Or we could always choose another option.
Yes.
Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending, under the watchful eyes of the stars. But that also means that there isn't just one Aeon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right?
Get him, Sarini.
Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? And in reality, this world has already been under the watch of other Aeons.
Yes, it has.
It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, your goal would naturally be achieved. Why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending. Revealing the so-called
Covering up
truth
another
just to
possibility.
deceive us.
Yes.
Destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Remembrance. We know Remembrance is here.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods,
I can do what I want.
What makes you think you are capable of doing that?
Because we have the control.
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. The answer is pretty simple.
I'm definitely gonna pull Cyrene if she ever comes out because, yeah. Okay, pull the
But
labyrinth.
we're not gonna tell ya.
Okay, but you should have pulled a labyrinth here. You have no power over me. But come on. That would be funny. Fine. But the little kid looking at it. We're not gonna tell ya. It's perfect. Yes.
We're going to weave a long dream for Emborius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though, it should be impossible to achieve this, right?
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood dream. And the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that eon records Emborius. If it fades from existence,
Remembrance.
and all that it records is lost among the stars, that eon will surely direct their gaze here. And it will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame chase journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design.
To deceive the
To
gods.
deceive the gods. Deceive the world itself. But to make time vanish from this world, that would mean you.
Yeah.
All right, let's not make things so gloomy.
Yes, that's right, dog. It has been a whole 3 seconds.
What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So, come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass, feeling the light breeze, dreaming of the distant world. Tell her about the flame chase journey.
Come here, Tiny.
And then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice. Erasing time, again and again. Resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me. And I will always have my charm.
He loves
Then,
her.
I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world. Quietly, waiting for the day when that next page is turned.
That's when March 7th found her.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark, I will burn myself to light the way. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the Black Tide, I'll become their vessel. To prevent the arrival of Aranova. Even if I have to burn through my own body, it's no matter. As long as I don't extinguish, the flame chase will never end. Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past and forge ahead.
promise you, the pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning of time.
It is him.
The start of a new story. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone, all the companions who sacrificed themselves, alongside the deliverer we once dreamed of as children, will reunite beneath a vast, endless sky.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the ones to start everything, carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world we hold so dear. So long, Kaslana.
As the Theros I have observed, destruction synthesis is formed.
Oh, look, it's like the idolets. The different shards or
I will wait for
idolets.
that day, for as long as it takes. The day will come whenever this eternal and follows in our footprint, writing everything unless that ever was. That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
The world is collapsing, and the people are crying. We too must part ways here. Friend.
Ides Elysiae, the little village of my childhood. The gentle breeze and the sound of waves still linger.
Everything is as it was. It feels good to take one last look.
You know, this is just a corner of the memory.
I know. I'm here to say goodbye. We might not see each other again.
You can stay here forever.
Let it flow.
What?
It's time for me to go.
Even if it's a path with no turning back.
When have we ever had the luxury of turning back?
Are you afraid? After learning the truth of your origins, will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction?
The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't... If we are just numbers, simulating life, then you are the image I've always longed for. The person I wish to become. A real, living person. A true hero.
Then why do we part here? You can take me with you, and we can start this journey together. I'll be by
your side.
No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time. Because there is no perfect solution in this world.
Caslana. That's the reason.
Cyrene has already embraced her fate, and I will embrace my origin. Destruction. And with this power, I will rebel against its creator, bringing endless fury to the darkness sweeping the world. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited. Kids always get to change their minds. But when it comes to the fate of adults...
There's no room for redos.
There's no...
Go, Caslana, as you promised. Deceive the world. Seize the core flames and rewrite your fate. Burn yourself up with all your might. Wield your futility like a sword. And fight against the gods.
In the name of world-bearing Akefali, we'll never forget this. So, time retreated behind me until it reached the origin. Where not just as Professor Anaxa once said, in that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. Time, space and causality. When the waves of time finally calmed, it was the year 3870 of the light calendar. The Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless.
Okay, we remember this story.
That was the era of the Day Thunder
Thunder's
Knight's
Night.
battle with the sky. While she could not seize the core flame, she proved that the prophecy was true.
Stretch. Oh.
That mortals could, from that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Cyritra, issued a call to arms across the lands, summoning heroic Chrysos heirs to wage war on the Titans. And that was the first doomed flame chase journey, sealed away in history.
So what you're saying is, you've traveled back down the River of Time, finally reaching this untouched seabed just to tell us the flame chase journey and even all of Amphorius are nothing but illusions in an eon's dreams?
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiorum, please take me to meet Her Majesty Cyritra. I must share the truth with her.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. The word Gladiorum always reminds me of my fallen homeland buried deep in the depths. Call me High Sealans, Nameless Swordmaster.
Please allow me to add one more thing. You actually already know my name.
You mean Finan? Such a name could never be your true one. But I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase Decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like Finan or Pinan? Besides, the deep sea is dark. Isn't it the perfect place to hide secrets best left unseen? All right, Nameless Swordmaster. Hold on to my wake. Let's find somewhere else to talk.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. There's no use in speaking further. Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging Black Tide for us.
Light up the dawn.
Nice moves.
I know. We're full of nice moves.
Light up the dawn.
We just washed it away, and here it comes again. The Black Tide is really no joke.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
How did
The
she get to
waters
the dark
end
tide?
here. The one you seek is beyond this.
At last. Are there any formalities I need to...
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty, and most of all, don't bow. The Imperator despises such rituals.
She really is down to earth.
The second thing to note, only trusted ones may come near her. Keep 5 paces distance until the Imperator allows otherwise.
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
Well, experience is a good thing. Dux Goldweaver, little hostage. Apologies for keeping you waiting.
Little hostage, Tribby. Okay.
It's you.
You know them? Good. That makes things easy.
Before that, I'm more curious about one thing.
To avoid any misunderstandings, nameless Swordmaster. Although we spoke and laughed along the way, I never said you were entitled to meet her. The Imperator decreed. The Deliverer will not appear in this age. Be wary of suspicious individuals. Come now, both of you. Let's finish our job.
I see. It's a trap. I had no intention of fighting. So remember this, Lady High Sealant. Don't thank me. Thank them instead.
No, you misunderstand. We don't want to see Chrysoceras hurt each other. Just give us some time to ask you a few questions.
The Nestia's golden threads will judge you and decide your fate.
As you wish.
White-haired Swordmaster? If what you say is true, then you must know so. How much do you know about what we read from the prophecy?
You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither in the soil of foreign lands. Is that correct, Lady Treby?
How is this possible?
He got it right?
Yes, but the prophecy never mentioned he'd appear here. At least, not in this era.
You must listen to me, Aglaya, Treby. The Finan of this world has not yet been born. In a distant future, he will follow the prophecy's guidance and appear before you. But do not seek him out. Because Era Nova is a complete and utter lie. I will tell you the truth. And you will understand why the world must forsake the prophecy and find another path to Era Nova. Because I know both of you. And I believe that no matter how the course of history may change, the faith we all share will always remain the same. And so, the layers of rock began to reverse, and history wove itself anew. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase journey, Saridra. And after a long and arduous negotiation, we came to an agreement. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction, and I was ready to pour all my strength into it. The spoils of the Flame Chase, the core flames, would be sealed by my hand. But the condition was this. In the upcoming battle, I had to prove that my power could transcend fate. In the original history, it was a brutal war. At the end, the Titankin of Georios, Terravox, killed the rampaging Titan and took the core flame that supported the Earth. But this time, Amphorius encountered a turning point in its fate. Neither side suffered any losses. When I severed the Titan's head and raised the core flame high, the crowd gathered around the scorched remains of the god, roaring with joy, cheering for the hero of the destruction, who had ignited the faint spark of life for the first time. Yes, I proved myself. And in the long years that followed, I brought down the other Titans. One by one. I could do more than just wait. When time resets, the chance to change the world also emerges from the lines of history. Until finally, the brutal future revealed by Era Nova is reversed. But tell me, if that's truly the case, why are we doomed to the same outcome? The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius. At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies, why didn't you shed even a single tear? Your indifference chills me. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes? Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, with 12 core flames upon me, the fire in my heart has never been more violent. I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me. Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, Executioner. I'll make sure you realize that your greatest mistake was leaving me alive.
Okay.
After that, he raised his sword and attacked. Then, Kaslana killed himself that day. Who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future. I can't remember anymore. I only remember a nymph, hiding in the shadows just out of sight, futilely pushing a stone ball. Climb, fall, climb, fall, climb again, and fall.
Sisyphean.
The only freedom the nymph had was in choosing how to roll the stone. Sometimes fast, but its choice couldn't change the futility of it all. The stone, after that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, the burning sky would cast a shadow over its path. It would nearly reach the peak at the 4th quint of curtain fall hour, then fall to the starting point, and my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
So I was right. Indicates the strategy gradually converging to the entire Earth 42 over synchronicity risk detective. Potential cognitive function degradation. Continue observation.
Absolute nonsense.
I thought cycles was the answer you were looking for.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots. Eons? Paths?
I can't give you an exact explanation of those
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this. The black tide came from beyond the sky.
Everything else is no exception. The
Fate
black
is a
tide is the
strange
Honkai,
thing.
right? Right.
No matter how the details of history change.
If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles and crush them in their cradles. Too bad. Now only you have the ability to do that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. Besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil.
I've already heard the same thing. Countless times.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. If we run into any other scholars, leave them. We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help.
Alright, unfortunately, I need to go because there's been a bit of issue with the flight and I need to go fix the issues. I will hopefully come back and finish this sometime soon. Thank you and hope you all have a wonderful day.